Hey, LL. Oh, wait, I think I've got the StreamYard comment on there showing. Let me clean that off. Clean it off. There we go. So I'm not sure if anybody's going to come in, and I'm not sure how long I'll go live, but I haven't been live fishing in a while, and it's a really pretty day. So why not make today the day to go live fishing? I mean, besides the tournament. But maybe a couple people come in and check it out. I have to stare right into the sun to see the chat, but it's working. Hey, Chew. I've had a lot of people ask me recently if I would go live fishing or make some fishing videos, so I plan on doing both. Sorry, you're gonna hear rustling around for a second, but I'm looking for my bait that I'm gonna put on here. Hey, Chris, thank you. Thank y'all for coming in, checking it out. This is a last minute live, so yeah, I don't think it's really gonna notify anyone. I'm almost out of my favorite Ned rig, so I'm gonna have to soon get some more of these. I'm just checking to see if any of these were used before. Yeah, this is the one I was using last time. Only have 2 left after this. Snake River. Hey, see, I do fish. Hey, Bear Magnetic. My phone is kind of zoomed in right now, so I can't see. Somebody let me know in the chat if the view is okay, because I can't tell. Hey, Steve Mosley. Hey, Earl. But yeah, I'll try to keep popping my head over here to see. Let me know if the. Oh, thank you, Steve. It was so good getting to see you, even though it was just a short second, but I feel like I was rushed on meeting everybody this year, but it was glad to actually get to meet you this time. This is the Ned rig. I'm actually showing it to you. Y'all should be surprised, but this is the one that I used that I won the tournament with a couple weekends ago. Thank you, LL. Thanks for sharing it. But hopefully the view's all right. I don't know. I don't have you pointed towards. I sat at a different spot than where I was originally going to start out, just so it wouldn't be directed straight at that sunlight over there. Now, I just won a new reel, but I don't want to put it on this rod. But I won that in the tournament that I should have used, because this one was acting up at the beginning of the tournament, but it kind of strained itself out. So let's all just cross our fingers that it's not going to do that this time. I'm sitting down for a second. I'll stand up here in a minute, but I just had to get this first little cast out. But I may sit down more so I can see the chat. Thank you, Bear. Wonder if I can make this where I can see this better. Oh yeah, there we go. Hey, Public Watch. Now I can see 4 or 5 comments at a time. Couldn't tell if that was a fish trying to mess with it or just the wind, but it actually, for a second, seemed like something was interested in it. I got some high-vis line in my winnings as well, which I've never used for fishing for bass or crappie or anything like that. Right now, I'm just fishing for. I've got a bass set up on here, but I need to recast this. Actually, it's going to get really caught up in the salad, as I like to call it. Yeah, it's pretty. What's that, sushi? Yeah. So I try to throw it out, but I don't throw it right up on the bank right now, because in case y'all couldn't see in the thumbnail. Hey, Karma. Yeah, there's a lot of grass up near the edge, so I got to throw it more out. And even where I just now put it out there, it's kind of close to the bank, but I'll be working it back out of the grass. So not that they're not in that grass, and I'm definitely more of a newbie when it comes to bass fishing, but I've won big fish in 2 tournaments and won 1 tournament, so I can't be too horrible at it. I tried sushi. Now, the first time I tried sushi, it was awful. It was disgusting. It was like gas station sushi or something. I don't remember. Or like a really dirty Kroger. I don't remember. It was so bad. But then I've had it since then, and it was really good. So I kind of think it depends on what kind you get and where you get it. But it's like oysters. The first time I ever had raw oysters, it was disgusting. Throw this up here, back out in the middle more. Go against everything I just said, but well, actually what I just said, but against what I just did. Hey, Ralph. Yeah, it was bad. Hey, Busby. I love grass. Oh, yeah. There's different kinds, I guess. I'm going to reset this up. I don't think it's quite standing straight up the way I want it to. There we go. I just gonna check it out. I know y'all can't see it. Actually, if I move the camera, y'all probably could see it. I love dead rigs. I don't know if I'll get it to where y'all can see or not. I don't know what the camera sees, so never mind. But the water's clear enough that if I didn't have y'all attached to a battery pack, I would show you what it looks like. So the other thing I was waiting on came in the mail, and yours is going in the mail Monday when they're open. So I wasn't going to tell you. I was just going to let it show up. But since I know it's not really a surprise when it's this late, I'll just be giving you the tracking number after I go up there on Monday. They're not open today. But don't worry, it's coming. It's all ready to go. I just have to be there when they're open now. Oysters are disgusting no matter. No, okay. So the first time I tried it, they told me to just eat this thing like raw and just like they told me to chew it and everything. And I felt like I had bait on my hands and I'd been fishing all day. And it was like I stuck my fingers in my mouth after that. It was so disgusting. But then when I had oysters and I put it on a salad cracker and then you squeeze, wait, no, not yet. You put the horseradish on it and put hot sauce on it and then squeeze lemon on top. It's actually good. I know not everybody's going to agree with me on that, but it is good. Hopefully we'll catch them. Then this was like, I've only cast out, 3 times or something like that now, but I've got some other stuff set up. I don't have any live bait with me, which is, strange for me, especially out here because they love the worms. Everything that's in here eats a worm, but I didn't bring anything like that with me. And I may move us over to more where I was wanting to go. Didn't end up going over there. I sat here because I was going to set up a crappie rig, and then I started throwing the bass ones. So that's because I'm a hot mess. Hey, Lynn, thank you for coming in. I want to eat oysters. Sniff really. Oh. Well, yeah, the first time they told me to do it, they said, you got to eat it. You got to bite into it. And it was so awful. Just eating into a raw, like oyster by itself like that. Oh, it was so gross. But then I did the next way they told me to eat it, I forgot about that one, was to just like suck it down and let it go down your throat. That wasn't as bad because you didn't taste it. But if you're going to bite it, you got to dress it up a little. You can't just leave it like, I don't know, all disgusting by itself. But they're not disgusting at all when you eat them like the way that I was just describing it. Can't figure out which way the wind's blowing. I know it sounds crazy, but it seems to be like changing directions right now. But it seems like I need to cast over this way because of the way the wind has shifted. So I may move where I sit with you all as well. Oh, I didn't put the wind blocker on. Y'all let me know if it sounds real bad. Other than that, that was my bag of plastics falling over. Now, I may switch and go to the other bank where I didn't even fish over there during the tournament. Just based on the way the wind shifted on me. It is my least favorite side of the pond to fish on, though, just because I just don't do that well over there. I have my spots that I know are good and kind of stick to those usually, I guess. But hey, Danny. Hey, Easy. Main Dirt Sweepers. Yeah, thank you all for all coming in. We got Dave and Lori. See, I told you I was going fishing. Pigeon blood. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome, Pigeon blood. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm working on those hours. My hours have not updated in like 2 days or almost 3 or something like that. So hopefully they will change and be a decent amount of change after I check it tonight. I don't know. We're just trying to locate the fish right now, but I've thrown out like 4 or 5 casts. Haven't found a bite yet, but I can't figure out the way the wind's blowing. It seems though that it's shifted. Like since I was going to start up the live, it has shifted. It almost looks like it's going in a circle. I don't even know how to describe it. Wait, isn't that a tornado? But on the frill side, yeah, it has changed direction from when I very first set up down here. Can't talk. Hey, Dark Knight, haven't seen you in a little bit. I think that I either got caught up in some grass for a second or a little bitty baby was biting on it. Because I felt, oh, nope. Am I hung? What is that? Hold on. I've never been hung here before ever. So I can't tell what's going on. I think it is actually hung up. Hold up. I'm like, well, I didn't know what it was doing. I think it's hung and I think it's hung good. I've never been hung here and ever. Not one time. So y'all talk amongst yourself for 1 second and I'll be right back. Hey, 23. If anybody asks, tell them that I went to go see if I can pull this from the other direction. I would just break it off, but I only have 2 of these left, and it's my favorite one. So I'm just going to go. You'll probably see me here in a second. I'm not sure. I'm just going over to the side of the pond to try to pull it from the other direction to see if I can't get it out. That's so weird. I've never been hung here. First time for everything. That's the first time, but I lost one of those. That stinks. So now I definitely need to get the Bass Pro and get me some more. Sorry, I can't. Oh, can't see the screen anymore. Now that I walked over there, I got the sun, like a spot from the sun in there. Hey, Shannon. No, she's hung. Oh yeah, definitely. First time I ever got hung here, and I lost it. All right, let's see. My biggest problem, I think, is that I don't have any of the Ned rigs that are weedless anymore. So I may end up getting hung more than that. But let's see, I might have some. Just don't think so. No, I don't think so. We'll throw another one on. Hey, Kenny. Thanks everybody for coming in here to watch me get hung. I mean, catch the fish. I don't let something like that get me down. Just have to tie a new one on. I tried pulling it like basically, well, every direction, because I walked to the left and the right back behind the camera, then walked all the way over there to where I was pulling it from the opposite direction, and it was hung tight. It wasn't going nowhere. Sorry, I was tying my knot, so I had to use my mouth for a second. We're gonna use a different one since I only got that one left, but we're still gonna use the same setup on this rod. I'm gonna set the other one up for crappie in a minute, I think. But wow, that sun is coming down. I can't see anything. Hey, DB. Oh, you need to go fishing for sure. Wacky rig. Oh yeah, do I have that up here? I know it's gonna sound like bags rattling around, but I don't know that I have it. Oh no. That wacky rig thing might be in the car. I mean, I know you said you just do it without, which I guess I do have plastics I could try that with. But I think my actual, no. Oh, no, that's not them. Oh, gross. Okay. Sorry, I thought I left my carp bait in here, but I did not. Okay. If I don't have my wacky rig thing, I might not even have my hooks for my plastics, though, because I had to go out and buy some new ones, and I think they're in a bag together. They could be in here. I didn't look. Yeah, I don't know. I'll look in a minute. But I am going to just use a different one on here. Hey, headed to the creek. There's pirates. Oh, well. Let's try one of these. They weren't responding to my favorite one anyway, so why not? And I got a ton of these because I got this little kit that's got more of those in there too. So why not? 1 second, put this on here and I'll look and see who else has came in. If anybody else wants to come in and talk, or if anybody's out fishing, they want to fish on here live, can drop the link. Oh, I put that there at the wrong spot. Hold on. I'm gonna take it all the way off. I got caught up on there. Hold on. That sun is bright. I should be sitting on the opposite side of the phone than I am. Sad thing is, I knew I was looking into it before I came back over here. And then still left myself sitting right here. There we go. Got it. I agree. Barbless 6 hour. Oh, yeah. Some places that's what you have to fish with is barbless. See what this looks like. I think this grass has changed a lot just in the last 2 weeks. Well, it looks weird. Threw me off my game getting hung up. There we go. Now I got it. Tried to throw it over to the side a little differently to where maybe I wouldn't get back in that same area I got caught up in. Which sucks because, like I said, I don't usually get hung up here. Was my mom in here? Hi from Aunt Debbie and me. Hi, Mom. Hi, Aunt Debbie. Hey, Juice. My dirty fish hands. Actually, they're not dirty fish hands because I haven't caught any. My dirty detective hands, I'll call them that. We haven't located anything yet. I've got some crappie jigs and crappie niggles, crappie nibbles that I can try. Everything I have is artificial today. Thank you. Yeah, it's a great day. Like, it's supposed to be even better tomorrow. So tomorrow I'm going to be filming a video, but filming a metal detecting video. I'm all scared of getting hung up in that crap, so I'm like bringing it in way early. Try it over there. I didn't get caught over there. Over here. It's not my favorite spot anymore. Well, this has never been my favorite spot, but it's not my favorite spot of the day after losing my bait. But yeah, take you a swim. No, I think it's a little too cold for that. Hey, Diana. Thanks for coming and watching me cast a line. I may have to, well, the Ned rig works in all conditions, in my opinion. I was going to say I might have to switch because maybe they're not filming this right now, but I haven't found a condition where I couldn't at least pull a baby one. I'll say I won't catch a single one now that I said that, but usually that's like if nothing else is working, you can cast a Ned rig and find something. But I may end up switching this one out after a few minutes just because it's not necessarily my favorite Z-Man bait that I've got. You got a pinpointer? Yay. Hey, Jeremy. Now, we may take a trip around the pond here in a second. Go find a new spot to cast out. Did you get a name brand pinpointer or just one from caught up in the salad, the slaw of the pond? But it wasn't that bad. Or did you just bounty hunter? Okay. What color are theirs, or do they have different colors? I'm just curious. So right out in the very middle. I swear I was getting a bunch in the middle during the tournament. So black. My recommendation, if you're gonna go like out in the actually my recommendation is to put it on a lanyard. That's the biggest problem solver of all. But if not, is to put like reflective tape on it or something like that, because I'm planning on putting reflective tape on the one I've got now just in case it comes off of the lanyard, because I mean I still have the Garrett carrot, but the bright orange shows up really good in the woods, and when you're out hunting somewhere like that, if it comes off, it came in handy to be able to find it really easily. Oh, heck yeah, Karma. I love my legend. Okay, so I'm going to ask you all in chat what your opinion is, and I'll keep casting out while I do that. But do you all think I should switch it up and try for crappie for a minute, or keep going with the bass, or change my bass color, or switch to a totally different bass lure? I don't know. Y'all can tell me what you think, or we'll just do whatever I choose, which is not necessarily the correct answer. That's why I'm asking you guys. Oh, heck yeah. I still haven't got a gold ring. I've got gold, but I haven't got a gold ring. I mean, we got that one there in Colorado, but that was you. Bass, always bass. So, so Juice picked bass. LL says bass. Should I keep using the color I have on, switch it, or use a different type of lure? Red worm. Oh, a red plastic worm. Is that what you're saying? I don't even know if I have a red worm. Or are you talking about a red worm like a lives in the dirt red worm? Because that's what I use out here most of the time. Night crawlers and earthworms, but I don't have any with me. And my digger is in the car, so I couldn't even dig one if I wanted to right now. Oh, Jeremy, yeah, that would be awesome, and I will dedicate it to you if I do, because that would be totally awesome. Um, I was thinking about um recording a video tomorrow morning, and then tomorrow afternoon going live from a tot lot that I don't know if it's really been hit or not. I've never hit it, but I don't know if other people have. But that school's been there for quite a while, and that could be a place that maybe I'll get a gold ring. Who knows? My oldest coin is not that old. My oldest coin, I think, is 1914, which is over 100 years old. So, I mean, I shouldn't say it's not that old, but um, and my best find, I don't know. Like, I've got that. Oh, we got one on. Okay, so I'm just gonna. Well, he's gonna come up and jump. I don't know if y'all got to see it or not. I don't know if the camera was pointed the right direction, but he's a jumper, so he may do it again. Don't you get hung up in that grass? Uh-uh. No, he's not. I feel him shaking his head. And I'm finesse fishing, so I can't can't force it in or anything. Not that I would. All right, got it. I know y'all probably missed most of that, but he took a turn over to the side. It's a nice one. I mean, it's not massive, but it's a pretty good one. Y'all let me know if y'all can see it because I can't see my screen. Hopefully, you all can see the fish. I'll measure it, weigh it, something here in a second. Oh, wow, this just pulled straight out, so it was not hardly hooked anymore. Nobody's telling me. Can you all see my fish? Where's the fish? Okay, yeah, y'all should be able to see it. Evil sting. Yeah, I love crappie too. That's the kind of fisherman that I am, is a crappie fisherman. It's not going to be massive, but yep. Okay, let's see what it weighs just for the fun of it. Oh, yeah, he is 1.6 is what he weighs, but still healthy little fish. Yep, that's a largemouth. But I'm gonna let y'all say bye to this little fishy. Almost caught myself in the knee with the the lure as I was putting it back. I didn't eat that one, no. I'll clean him. I definitely do know how to late to the show. What bait you casting? Okay, so I'm just using a Z-Man dead rig. I'll show you in 1 second. I'm cleaning all the grass off of it. I let that one go. Hey, J Dog, you came in right as I caught a fish. I just put it back though, or maybe you're already watching. But so I don't remember what color this is. Probably tells me on this box. Green pumpkin, I think, is what it is. You need some lead weights to fatten them up. Oh, thank you, Mudslot. Well, that was fun. Let's try to get some more. But yeah, I do need to. I'll set up a crappie rig so I can try for that as well. Usually, when I'm fishing the crappies out here, I'm using minnows. I do fish with jigs as well, but I don't know if I've caught any on jigs here or not. The sun's going down over that hill now, and it's actually like dropped a bunch. Or maybe it's just because my hands are wet from the fish. I wanted to go white bass fishing today, but they're not quite running. They're coming up in the river, but they're not like running yet. But I couldn't do it live, and I wanted to make sure I got a live in. I'm not sure that I'll have the battery to get to hunt live tomorrow, so I was like, might as well do a fishing live today. Because even if I go tomorrow and I metal detect and I run out of battery, I could go fishing on the way home for the white bass as a possibility. So do you leave? Okay, see you, Juice. I missed the bye message, but thanks for coming in and watch me catch one. And suggesting I keep fishing for bass because that's what I did and what I caught. Oh my gosh, that's like your new goodbye logo. Not logo, lingo. Not slingo. That's a totally different thing. Yeah. Yeah, I know what you mean. Only in your mind. I'm ignoring the chat. Not really, but I do. I keep fish, and I bought stuff actually to eat some fish just this week. Like was prepared to do that, but largemouth is probably my least favorite. No, it's not my least favorite, but my least favorite of the ones I will keep as far as eating. My least favorite is a freshwater drum out. Who's in here? Oh, you're talking about crazy about a Mercury. I saw Mercury. I was like, is Mason Merc in here? But I know the dad, Jim, is in Hawaii right now, so I wasn't expecting to see him in here. Hey, Jason, I don't think I said hi to you yet either. I saw you come in, and that was or I don't know when you came in, but I saw you chatting, and that was around the time I had the fish. Oh my gosh, it's like actually kind of cold out here now. I don't like it getting. It's not even close to this green grass. It's just yeah, it is. I don't know what I was caught on before, but this is like a different kind of grass. Okay, let's see. Now the wind is not really any direction though, so I can just kind of cast out wherever I like. Hey Justin, yeah, it was pretty warm until the sun went over the hill. Now it's cold. Either that or the bass got me wet. Can't figure out. Oh, yeah, I wish I was in Hawaii too. For sure. Maybe one day. I plan on going to all the states at some point though, so that includes Hawaii. So I'll have to make it there at some point. Well, I said the wind stopped, and of course it picked right back up. Hey, King Bear. Well, we got one fish that was a little over 1.5 pounds, a bass. So we lost the skunk. That's good. Thanks for coming in, Earl. I appreciate it. I've been everywhere, man. LL, we need to go run away to Florida together with our detectors. Oh, I'm scared. I keep getting scared. Like I'm nowhere near where I got caught up, but I know it's coming up soon. I can fish that same spot from a different location and not get hung up though. Oh, try to turn the direction now that the sun's not going to get on you. I can see the chat and y'all can see it if I get a bite over here. Yeah, sand. Heck yeah. Oh yeah. Well, I'm jealous, Earl. But yeah, LL, you definitely need to get away then and get away from people that are bothering you. Yeah, I love traveling too. I really hadn't been that far west, and then I went to Denver, and so now that's as far west as I've been. I can't count Dallas because I was only there at the airport for a layover. My feet did touch the ground there, but it still doesn't really count. But before that, it was oh Fargo, North Dakota. I've done a lot of this stuff central eastern area, but I haven't been and like East Coast, but only up as far as like Hershey, Pennsylvania. I haven't been anywhere up there in the north corner, so I got to change that. Hey, Gold Sea, thank you for coming in, Karma. Watch Paystreak Super Freak has some good information. Juice has a lot of videos using the Nocta, but Paystreak has a lot of videos where Jeremy he has a lot of videos where he talks about settings and different stuff like that. And one thing that I did is I went online and I downloaded the manual and read it like 2 times before I actually ever put my hands on it. Hey, Richie. Hey, Henry. Thank you. Yeah, it is nice out here. The wind's starting to pick up a little and the sun's starting to go down, so the temperature's dropping on me, but it still feels good out here. And it's definitely a pretty day. I'm about to turn you all kinds of crazy, but I'm trying to see what time it is, and my phone is not showing me. Okay. Oh, I thought I had a fish. It was me caught in my own line. I had the oh, what am I trying to say? The line, the leg of the um tripod caught up in my line, and it started pulling straight. I was like, oh man, there's fish on, fish on. No, I was wrong. I'm gonna bring it in some though, because that probably didn't look natural at all. Whatever was around, I guess it could though. It could look like erratic, um, dying bait or something. Like I don't know. Oh yeah, yeah. I don't blame you, Karma. But I think the thing that helped me the most was downloading the manual and reading it. I read it twice before I touched my own. Central Time there. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. And the main thing I was looking at was the numbers after, because I may end up doing a raid on somebody's channel. Fishing for fish. Yeah. So bass right now, there's, I don't know what else in here. I was told there was catfish in here, but I fished for catfish here and I've never got one single catfish bite here. And I mean, I don't think there are, but there may have been at one time. But there's bluegill here. There's shellcracker, the red ears. And there are crappie in here. Oh, I'm glad I brought that in. Hook had hooked my plastic in another spot. Let's go like right out in the middle. Oh my goodness, I just missed one. Did y'all see that? Oh my god, it felt good too, but it could have been a little one. Sometimes the little ones feel like, oh, it's still on there. It's still on there. What the heck? It feels littler now. Oh yeah, definitely little. It's just the way he did it, like he attacked it. Oh, he's gonna jump for you. Don't see it. He bit good though, but I could tell he was smaller afterwards. But man, oh, he's trying to get caught up in the grass. Don't do that to me. Yeah, he's leaving. But still fish. It's a little baby. He is a fighter. Look how tiny, but he hit it hard. But I'm telling you, the big ones, it's like it's the tiniest little tap. But the big, like these little ones, like they feel bigger. I'll tell you how small he is. Yeah, 0.56. Hey, fun with dirt. We're gonna say bye to this one here, but go tell your big brother to play. Yeah, exactly. Let me fix this up and cast back out. He did a number on my. Well, the good thing is these Z-Mans are really good. They'll take a beating. Well, I think I'm gonna have to rethread the whole thing through though. Oh my goodness. I ain't never seen one quite so twisted like he had it. I didn't even have to re-put it back on though. I got it fixed. There we go. Hey, Mandy. Oh, what was it? That's what? What did I do wrong? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that. I was making the fish's face. Oh, I thought I made you sad because I called it what you called your ferret. That fish, like he went after it. He attacked that thing. Man, I felt it and I had slack in my line and like I was like, wow. Yeah, that's where they are right now. Yeah, I started out I was throwing over by the banks and like I wasn't like I got hung, so I'm scared of the bank right now. I'm not gonna lie. And I was catching my biggest ones in the middle when I was doing the tournament. But that's what I usually do is fish like that. Like I'll go over and I'll fish like I'm bringing along the bank and but I got nervous after I got hung up and broke my line off at the beginning. Plus some finesse fishing and oh, that was a big one. That was tap, tap, tap. Oh my gosh. I was not paying attention. I felt it in the late reaction. I'm just going to take it away from it altogether. Oh, that sucks. That one would have been a good one. Oh, I know that was a good one. Oh, it's getting cold out here. Hey, Coastal Water. Hey, Greg Mainley. Thank you for sharing me out. Yep, we've got 2 bass so far. A little over 2 pounds of fish altogether. Well, like 2.2 or something like that. Where's 2 stands? We got his number. Oh, I know what that is. I know exactly how you feel about that. That's what I've been feeling recently. Like I keep getting Wheaties and Wheaties. Oh, I missed one. I was changing how I was sitting. Okay, that sucks. But hey, they're biting. After I miss them, I don't hardly ever get another. Like sometimes, like there'll be other ones around that are hungry and still go after it. But for some reason, whenever I do this version of fishing, I don't catch them like that. So I just take it all the way away from them and let that spot cool down for a minute and come back in a little bit. Don't know that that's the right way, but it works for me. That was a horrible cast, but I also am bass fishing on my butt, so that way I could see the chat and hang out with you guys. Hey, James Bailey. Man, there's a couple that we've missed now, huh? And if I've missed saying hi to anybody, just keep chatting because I have to look away every once in a while. But if I see you, I'll definitely say hi to you when I do see you. Oh, that was not one. That was just me. Nothing gonna go after it after I spaz like real down on it then. Get it out of this crap. Salad? I don't know. I wasn't trying to throw it back in the water, but the wind caught it. The wind came back. Much better cast. It's been a great day. I should have came out here a little earlier. But then when I decided I was coming, I still had some things I had to do around the house, take care of the dogs and get something made to eat and different stuff. And so I didn't quite get out here early enough, I guess. But like I said, tomorrow I may fish again. I'm not sure. I'm definitely going to detect tomorrow. It's going to be a good day. Just listening to the birds. I don't know if y'all can hear them or not, but I think the white bass should definitely be biting though, because I see what is it? What do they call those trees? The red buds, red something. And I see them over there blooming out, and that's usually when they start biting. Like they're coming in pretty good. Hey, Rainer. Rainer has lots of cool fish in the fish tank. Hangs out with Easy and Kenny sometimes, and we get to watch his fish. Can y'all hear the birds and the frogs and the, I don't know what else is making sounds out here, but there's a baby cow over there, but it's not making sounds. Aw, well, I'm glad I'm helping you. But I mean, hopefully it's a good cry. You said so nice, so I'll take it that way. Try a different spot. Oh, something came up. Did y'all see that? Tried to bite at it after I was pulling it out of the water. Come on, big fish. Oh, 44 likes, like, yeah. I'm surprised we got people in here because I usually won't do it live unless I do a 30-minute notification or more than 30-minute notification. So YouTube will notify people twice. But we're going to try this little area. It might be a little too grassy, but not that I can't throw it in grass, but this finesse fishing, like, it's hard. Like, and I don't know how to describe it. Like, you have your drag set way softer and everything too. Like, so it makes it a little harder to fish in that kind of thing. I forgot what I was saying. Oh, but yeah. So I was afraid nobody would show up. But 45, thank you. 19 in chat, heck yeah. Yeah, that's good for like not having a double notification. I either got it hung or I got no, I got a fish. He's gonna jump again for you. I feel him coming up. Oh no, he went right back down. He was for a second though. Oh, I didn't have to use a net for this one. This was a little one. Another little one. The rain here since since yesterday. That yeah stinks. There's this little guy. Hey Lisa. So we got bass number 3. And he's going to be the smallest one. 0.52. All right. We're going to say bye to this little guy. Say bye. Yeah, Lisa, I'm actually live fishing. I mean, I did that tournament the other day, but hadn't had a fishing live for a while. But I'm not set up to do a night stream. I don't have lights and stuff like that, and I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do the night stream from here anyway. But it's good to just get a little live fishing in. I did not cast that worth of. We'll still go with it, but not what I was trying to do with it. This poor rod and reel I'm using. The reel was messing up at the beginning of the tournament, but the rod is broke off the tip. I don't know if y'all can tell or not, but it doesn't hang up in it and it doesn't do it like it still works. But I love this one. Like it was just a Bass Pro Shops rod and reel like combo that they had, but I love it. And so even though it's not in the best condition, I still use it. Get this. Oh, almost got it hung up in the grass. Here, fishy, 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 fishy. Let's see if your fish call works for him. Like one of those big ones to tap on there again. Oh, that's cool, Jeremy. I didn't know that was your last name. Not trying to be quiet, so if I'm boring y'all, let me know. I'll keep talking, but the sounds are pretty nice out here right now. Oh, okay. Y'all could be kinfolks, I guess, but I don't know where she's from originally. I just know where she used to live and where she lives now, but those are two totally different places, but I don't know where she actually hails from. Yeah, if I saw somebody with my last name, doesn't mean that, and it was spelled like mine, doesn't mean that they would necessarily be family, but I would probably be asking where they were from too. But considering I have family that doesn't spell their last name the same as me, I guess it wouldn't really matter. A 6-pound one? Heck yeah. The biggest one I pulled out of here was almost 5, but that doesn't mean it's the biggest one in here. I'd pretty much guarantee you there's bigger in here. Ooh, that wind's getting cold. Ooh, hey. Hey, German Detect, got your license today. Can't wait. Heck yeah. That's funny. That's what. Oh wow, it's cold. I'm not dressed for. I did at least grabbed a jacket right as I got out of the car. I had a little quarter length sleeve shirt on, but these jeans are pretty thin. It's probably not even that cold. It's just like I was telling people the other day, when we've been dealing with weather that's been in the 80s this spring or winter, spring and winter both, it's hard to drop down into the cooler temperatures because you're not used to it. Like normally by this time of year, I'm sitting here thinking like 40 degrees, that's a warm day, something like that. But now I hit 40 degrees and I'm like, oh, it's so cold. Oh, that's awesome, Shannon. Yeah, I don't know if Lisa's still in here or not. She must not have seen it, but I will I know both y'all pretty well, so I'll ask Lisa later if she's not in here where she's from originally or where her family's from or Yeah. So I'm pretty sure I had one of those wheats, and I mean, I know people would say that and whatever, but uh, I never knew about the magnet thing. But we weighed it, and oh man, I missed it, and it was a tap tap little bitty one. Oh my gosh, it makes me sick. Not a little fish, just a little tap. Oh, we'll just lie to ourselves and tell us that it was a bluegill doing that, because it makes me feel better about missing it. But we weighed it, and we this was years ago before I'd gotten into detecting, or really, I was like, I've always been into coins, but it wasn't into them like I am now. But um it weighed different, it sounded different, like everything was different about the color was obviously different. And I never checked it with a magnet, but yeah, I had an ex that helped themselves to it, so I never got to check it with a magnet afterwards. But it was definitely different. Like it wasn't like the other, I don't know, steel pennies or whatever. Like I don't know how to say it, but yeah, it definitely had one. I don't know. It was awesome. And yeah, I guess they still have it. I don't know. I'm not going to tell them it's worth a lot of money like that. If they find out, they do. But yeah, and I just got that 1914 wheat cent, but I don't think it has a D on it. I couldn't tell. Like that one specific area where like I've gotten some coins out, like there must have been like, I mean, fertilizer something, because like they're just kind of junky. Like they're not in the best condition. And the buffalo I got is bright red, and like, I mean, I don't know what they look like compared, because that's the only one I've ever really found in dug condition. But I didn't want to mess it up to where I couldn't read it. But I don't think that there's a mint mark on that 1914. I have some steel war pennies. They worth something. I don't know. Let somebody else answer, because I might still have a steel penny. I can't remember, but not. It's not like the one that I'm talking about that was different. Like, and I don't know if it's the same kind or anything like that. But I mean, I read this story about this one guy that had one and put it up for auction, but he wound up getting in trouble for it because they were like not supposed to be circulated. And so like he didn't get in trouble, but they took it. They took his money. Like he didn't get anything for it just because it was supposed to have been uncirculated. I have to go back and find that article because it's in my bookmarks on my phone, because I was like, what the heck, when I found that. They're all worth more than a cent. That's true. Well, even your copper pennies are worth more than a zinc penny. Not necessarily a ton more. Might be worth 2 pennies or something. I wish I could sell my pull tabs and they'll be worth something. You said you wish you could change. I don't want to sell my coin. Like I, I don't know. I wouldn't sell like. Oh, we get some grass this time. Look at that. Oh, I got the whole salad. Let's see something real quick. Hey, LL, can you do me a favor? Can you go grab Clark's Cove's link for tonight and share it in here. I think I'm going to have everybody go over to raid Clark's Cove. It just started 10 minutes ago, but I don't have lights and stuff like that, and it always looks lighter on the camera than it does in real life. Wow, that was a horrible cast. It always looks lighter on camera than it really is, and I don't want to have to climb this big hill in the dark anyway. So, is there any way you could do me that little favor, or some mud swat, or pigeon blood, or drum and detect, or anybody that knows what I'm talking about? Clark's Cove. A fish right now is worth 500 pennies. All right, let's get it. Thank you, LL. So, Clark's Cove is doing, I know they've got some kind of giveaway going on tonight. I don't know what all's going on, but I think we'll do a hot mess raid and share the love over there on their channel, because I know they're live right now and it's reading about US pennies on. Oh, I never heard of that, but now I'm going to look that up. Oh, wow, that wind is getting cold. I'm trying to get that 500 penny fish out of here. It's like they turned off, though. Yeah, so, okay. So, LL just dropped that link. I'm going to do one last cast, but after this cast, or you can do it now. Just if y'all want to, I would appreciate it. I'm sure they would appreciate it. I'm pretty sure they have a giveaway going on in there tonight. But just go in there and tell them Hot Mess Finches. Say Hot Mess Raid. But I did cast it out one last time. So for those of you all who are hanging out, we'll do this one last cast together. And I don't bring it directly in. I don't know if y'all paid any attention to how I do it. So it'll take a minute or two for me to get this brought in. But when I log off, if y'all haven't done it by then, if y'all would click on that link for Clark's Cove and just say Hot Mess Raid, I would really appreciate it. I don't think anybody's ever raided anybody from my channel before. Like, I've mentioned it before, but I don't know that I've ever seen it happen. So I'm going to go over there too. Once I reel this in, I'll hit the end button and I'll go in there as well. But I would really appreciate it. They're really good people. They interviewed me last week on their show, so you can catch that interview if you didn't see it. It was a lot of fun. I was the little guest appearance and showed off some of my metal detecting finds. But once I get this reeled in, I'm going to end and we can all hop over to Clark's Cove. Maybe drop them a thumbs up, say hello, hang out. You know, you might like it. If you're on one of the fishing channels, you might enjoy what you see. You don't know until you check it out. I know I definitely love the fishing and detecting, so I think the fish have turned off for the night anyway. It's been a few casts since I had a little nibble or anything. But it was fun to come out here and do another fishing live stream. It had been a while. We're getting close to the grass, I think, so we'll give it one chance to be right here, but yeah, I don't think so. All right. Yeah, you can say it before or you can say it after, but I'm going in there right now. So I'm taking this bait off this hook so that I don't have to touch it again. Let's see. But yeah, I'm going to hit the end button now, and then I'm going in there. And then if other people are saying you can say it, you don't have to wait for me. Or if you want to wait for me, I'm going to be right there. But thank you all. And I enjoyed fishing with you all. And yeah, it could be that for sure. But it was fun. We got what, 3, 4, 3? I don't remember. But it was still a good, fun time. But love you all. Thanks for hanging out. Bye, everybody. We're going to have a crazy little flop at the end. All right, bye. It's not ending, but it will.